back. I pulled up one day. I told her bring a passport, told her bring a case, fly for a couple days. We should take a trip away. There's no time like the present.
WEFM is SVG.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
We are back with another talk segment here on WEFM's Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. This time we want to give you the opportunity to call us if you have something you'd like us to discuss, or if you have something from earlier, well, basically something you would like us to discuss from earlier, the conversations that were held earlier, maybe something else you just want to bring that up, you have the opportunity to do so right now by calling 457-9. Excuse me, let's take that again. You can call us 457-9997, and that is through WhatsApp or through the landline. And in the meantime, as we wait for you to do that, if you have any interest in bringing up your own topic, we want you to answer a question. Would you like to see more? We have a caller. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi, good morning to the ladies.
Morning.
Number one, I'm listening to it, and like this campaign with the NDP is doing is under his skin. It's under his skin. The people in the competitive arena. So they have to show the lights. And they show it magnificently. Yes, look at the t-shirt, quality. Everything is epic. And that is what bothering them. You have to be upfront sometimes. And you want to know where to get the money from. And if you have almost 40,000 members, let me say each give 100 average. Multiply that, that's about 4 million money. Now he said this morning maybe some investors or whatever. That's a normal thing. Yes, another thing, I didn't know to live to hear that the ballot boxes, Miss Samuel, the ballot papers, they should be printed according to the act, alphabetically, is not done so. Why are we doing this thing? Why are we backwards so? Those are things you should talk about, the ballot paper with the candidates are printed not alphabetically and have to be reprinted.
Okay, well, so I'm glad that you said that last. I'm glad that you said that last part, because I did look at a video from Lavon, and she stated that they spoke with the supervisor of elections and it has been rectified or something, some words to that effect. So I want the listeners to be left with that last part. Okay?
Yes. So and that should not be another thing. Yesterday, y'all were talking about bringing candidates on the program. Y'all had up Darren John, he never came. And then there's a gentleman there who calls him, y'all call him by himself. He's very disrespectful. Because when Mr. Shallow was on, he was very disrespectful to Mr. Shallow. We don't have to be disrespectful as we are opposing. It should not be in this day and age. You understand, Miss Samuel?
Yes, totally understand. Yes.
You totally understand. And then Miss Cain.
Hi.
What happened when Miss Thompson and you're muted? I realized you were muted yesterday.
Not necessarily, and I just don't come in if I don't see it fit something.
I don't understand. But wait, I wanted to ask Mr. Thompson, he took the campaign doctor in Hartley, like he didn't do that this time. I wanted to ask him. Yes, and then there's another thing. I'm hoping that election will go fair and square. And then this guy did a polling for the UL and came out 8-7 in favor of them. No, he did go down. He outlined certain areas, but there's something they're overlooking. Most people overlooking it. The gentleman said the young people are gravitating towards the NDP. Okay? They overlook that. is 8-7. But 8-7 is a life support. Yes, you're balancing it. If you're balancing what happened? You could go into the 7. And then for 25 years, I'll end with this. Paying only 8-7, that alone is disgraceful. Have a wonderful.
All right, have a good one as well.
All right. You see how she called and she shared her thoughts? You can do the same thing. Just give us a call and you have our ears. All right, 457-9997. Some interesting things brought up there. One of the things she mentioned, as Roleza said, it has been corrected. The NDP has said that the supervisor of elections has assured them that it is corrected. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Roleza and Moisha and the rest of panelists. Now, well, I've seen this morning, I will comment on that a little bit and pass. But when lady saying they want to ask the lady, suggest that he might support in the NDP. Why they hiding Friday from the media and the radio stations and them? And then I want no people to ask Friday, no question. And all and to find this is embarrassing when they're asking if people are going through on the NDP. You must ask them no question at all. That's what they said, you must take it. And that lady very, very dishonest by saying them kind of things. Because I know that Friday can't come and radio station with certain things he said before. And we think that we figure it may telling lies, we want to question him on that. And they hiding Friday, they keep on hiding Friday. Because no Friday saying not true. You don't mean what he's saying, but what you say? With life, I find that you pass over a boundary as an educator. Either a regular caller to your radio station where they come on and choose the night. And I find that you went over a boundary and you're not using no sense at all. No, you're not using no human sense at all. When you talk about finances for party. No, and hospital and this can do and the real can do this and that. I find it was very, very out of it with it. And I will tell you why. I will tell you why. The reason I say that. Because if Taiwan is allied to savings soon, and election time come on, they're not going to give savings money to build an airport and as well as to borrow it. When your friends and them giving you money for you to campaign. So now they say, so if you want a hospital bill, you can go and tell them you want that money to campaign, to build a hospital, and they're going to give money to campaign. That is sweetheart money you're getting from your friends and them, so you get so much. Look at O'Neill. O'Neill get any money from the Green Party. Party that support one another front of party. Like we say, nobody can put no kind of a regulation and this kind of thing. They politics money. If people are saving some money, it's to say, well, the government taking out public money and spend it. If people get money that is financed from other parties, they will like sister party and all around the world. The life I find was real low, come down on top of that. I find a use your head at all. You can't talk about, oh, this do and that, and do and that, and you want that do. They party money, brother. They in the country money, they party money. At least here, you might just like the NDP to say, well, okay, somebody want 100,000 and they have all the friends and things, and they could have really give them that. Suppose they give them that, they just spend it, they keep it for yourself. So you cannot jump and say, well, okay, a man should do because you're getting money from such and such to talk about, government hospital had that and this had that and tell about they getting money to do this. They party money.
Yeah, but I think,
party money, party money. I'll keep repeating myself.
Step in on me.
Okay, my brother. My sister.
You're gone? Hold on. Step in.
Oh, tell me.
Right. I don't think the point is necessary to say that you're going to use the party money to do supply hospital with medication or to fix roads, etc. There are other things that can be done within the constituency for the development of the constituents, not necessarily physical buildings, etc. But there are other initiatives that could be done from money that is received from sponsors or donors. And that's the point that is being made. That is the ultimate point that is being made.
Yeah, but so tell me something. Is every day election time coming on? Is every month? that somebody will finance you to get this and get that.
But the point is that you could get a lump sum of money and maybe distribute it amongst whoever is the opposition members for them to do things within their constituency. It could be scholarship for students. It could be other things that are not infrastructural that would need to have government approval.
Yes, but when you get money to do it to your party to run for election, you're still spreading on like carnival. You have a lot of
but remember the point that is also being made, Stephen, is that as an opposition, whoever is in opposition, they have to work harder to convince the electorate that they need to be elected into office. We don't want to necessarily hear just about promises. If you're able to find money to do things within the constituency, then we are going to base our vote possibly on the merit of what you are already doing on the ground and not just promises.
I understood that, but the problem is that a lot of people are saying are people who working, putting up tents, putting up that, the money spreading truth. And all this kind of thing. A lot of people getting jobs and look like them and $15,000 just to appear and a show.
We recognize that many persons are being employed in different areas now during the election season, but we're talking about the merit, the substance of why you should be voting into office. It has to extend past this rally season. Right?
Yeah, but why saying that people who don't vote into a party when coming an election, they ain't going to give you all that money just so without election.
No, but right. So this is why. So yes, when money is being donated to you, you are supposed to indicate what the money is going to be used for. So it has to be an agreement that is being done. But is the money just going to be donated just for the election season alone? What about wanting to see things actually done in the constituencies to give persons a reason to vote for you? Can't an agreement like that also be entered into?
Well, opposition are smart who have to consider that.
So this is what we're saying. This is what we want to see going forward, right?
Yeah, but again, my lady, honesty is the better policy. And if you're honest, are you ready to help people? Are you not really mean to help them? You could tell them you're going and help them. When I mean to help somebody, you're really going all out. You say $1 going and spend that.
Okay.
And God know what even doing the truth or what.
All right.
But if I really mean to help nobody, I just mean to have a little pride and prestige and everything.
Okay.
They work out. You okay? How it's after the fall van next day. Well, you see, I don't say no.
All right, Stephen.
The Prime Minister now was so hard to put out the office. You know why? Because spending the people money on them.
Step in. All right. So you said your part. I've responded. So we're going to have to end. All right, because there are other persons trying to get in.
Yes.
All right. Have a good one today.
Right. And we have another call. So let's go ahead and take the call. Hi, caller. Good morning. Morning. Hello. Good day. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful lady. My two little pumpkins.
Hello.
Your pumpkins are present.
We're good.
Well, I want to talk about last night with Jomo and his two guests. Roleza alluded to it this morning, but she didn't go deep into it. No, Roleza. Right. I want to know how you could invite somebody to the studio. And because they are not winning an argument, or people are not agreeing with what they are saying, they just pick up and leave. That's bad manners.
Yeah.
So I would call him a more soft. That's what he is. the doctor that leave. How can you do that? Well, let's say you will feel good to know you invite somebody to the studio, and the debate is a muscular debate. And because you're not winning or the person is not winning, they just get up and leave the studio.
Well, I mean, I literally had to do a double take looking at the computer screen to realize, wait, is gone? He gone? I had to do a double take. But I mean, you know, this is one of the challenges. And that's why I said hats off to Jomo in particular, Jomo and Dr. Haynes, but Jomo in particular, because you know, when you're moderating, it is a challenge, right? And you're trying to allow persons of, you know, on opposite sides to be able to give their thoughts, give their opinions, etc. But it also shows that, and which is what is I'm going to say is kind of strange because he's a lawyer, but I was not expecting that as a lawyer, as somebody who's trained in arguments or being able to put forward an argument or being able to put forward a particular position, that you are going to, in the case of the interview, just drop right out of it because you realize that the merit or whatever it is that you thought you had merit for or on, that it was not substantial. And I think I part of me wants to go back and look at the entire thing from the beginning because I only saw the last 45 minutes, but if the last 45 minutes was anything like what happened at the beginning, I can't. I really can't, you know, but
Melissa, that doctor, he sounded like a real microphone bully.
Yeah.
Because he would not allow Dr. Haynes to get in his argument or his points. And although they were talking law and deep into the law, that a law I didn't quite understand, I was still enjoying it nevertheless. Mm-hmm. And I figured that he should have stayed until the end, even if they have a robust debate after the program. It was really, really embarrassing for Jomo too. Jomo must feel really bad about that.
Well, I don't think that Jomo should, because Jomo did try. You know, he did try to give both of them, Dr. Haynes and Dr. Lewis, the opportunity to speak. And for me, it was crazy to know that Dr. Haynes had to spend so much time trying to explain the use of the word alien and foreign when we all know that the word is used interchangeably. So to me, that was a little bit ridiculous. But I mean, hats off to both of them last night. Because
Jomo was trying to bring some balance. Mm-hmm. And like I said, although they were deep into the discussion, I find that the doctors that walk out was very repetitive.
Yes.
And he was saying the same thing over and over and over, but in different ways. And I don't understand his kind of. If I was Jomo, people like he can come on my show again. That's the truth.
But I think this is one of the challenges that we have in that, and Dr. Haynes stated it as well. When it comes to having certain conversations, whether political or otherwise, it's difficult to engage with some persons, right? This is not even just me targeting Dr. Lewis, but engage with some persons because of the fact that they either don't want to listen or they don't know how to be objective. Or, you know, just in the case with Stephen and I, a point is being raised. We both hear each other's points and just let it be. We don't have to agree at the end. Just let it be, you know? So it's a challenge.
Yeah. You agree to disagree.
Correct. Yes.
And I do so in a very amicable way.
Yes.
But anyway, ladies, I am Miss Cain.
I'm right here.
Miss Cain, very, very quiet.
I'm right here, just listening. I didn't watch this show, so I'm just listening to you guys.
Yeah. Anyway, you ladies have a good morning. And I will continue to be the biggest fan of WEFM.
You mean the biggest alien? We interchanging the words right now?
Alien fan.
Okay. Have a good one.
All right, ladies. Have a great day.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Well, it's 8:33. We probably have the time to take one more call. If you wish to get your call in, then call. No.
All right, let's see. Antonia, tell me I need to watch the full interview. Antonia, I would try. Dave, morning. Dave, you only have a few minutes here, huh?
Good morning.
Morning,
Yes, yes, my lovely lady. I don't have much to add. I am just making sure, like I have done over the years, to see if we have learned anything. If we are making this exercise, a very worthwhile one, or we still getting negative vibes, which in my humble opinion should not be allowed, any negative vibes. But then again, what I realized too, some people just can't suppress their political feelings, even in discussions. You just have to listen, like how I am listening and observing, and you can definitely know by the way they communicate or the way they express themselves that they will try to hold an advantage or try to take advantage of any situation, especially in this highly charged political season. For me, it should not be like that. But then again, as if you have axe to grind, as the people say, or you're so fanatic about who you support and all of that, that you just can't function. You allow common sense, you allow ignorance to overcome whatever common sense you have. I learned some things though. I see some new young people. I heard some young people. One, there's a Diamond. Her surname is Diamond. Big up to you, young lady. I think and just keep it like that. Keep your focus. And I think you are one for the future in whatever capacity you choose. And I was disappointed with Kissel Peters. I heard she used some language. I hear none of you women pick up on it. So that is one for us to always remember. Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
All right.
Anyhow,
let me just say something to what you just said, right? I can't pick up on something I don't know about. All right. So I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Right?
Sometimes we choose not to know too, because sometimes it is so controversial.
Dave.
Not good. That doesn't go at you. That doesn't go to you.
Thank you.
Okay. So I am pointing fingers at you. But like I said earlier, I am happy for all, for this exercise, because you know who is your friend, who is your enemy, and who talking, who making sense and all of that. Those of us who listen and take it all in. You see, that's why I can't get no argument where this whole political thing is concerned. Love you, girls.
All right.
Take care.
You too. Have a good one, Dave.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we are going to head out of this talk segment. At 8:45, we have a sponsored segment, and then at 9:20, another sponsored segment for you. So this is the end of our talk segments like this for the morning.